Can your audience reflect on your message? Do your listeners actually understand and remember and repeat what you say? Yes? No? Hey, I'm Vishal Sarkar, founder of Sarkar Development International and author of the book I Love Public Speaking, How to Communicate with Excellence. One of the questions that I get from people that I coach especially during our coaching sessions, they ask me, Vishal, how can I do something, and what is that something that if I do it, people will remember me? People will remember my message. People will remember my presentation. People will remember me as a presenter, and they will actually do what I tell them to do. See, the problem is that a lot of people are giving a lot of presentations. They are giving a lot of data, a lot of information, making a lot of points, but they are hardly making any connection. Why? Because they don't know how to make a connection. In our public speaking training called Present Like a Champ Bootcamp, I often tell people that everybody can speak and present, but very few people know how to connect. And until and unless there is a connection, there is no persuasion. So if you want to persuade people to buy your products or services, or maybe buy your ideas, if you want your senior management team to actually give you the promotion, if you want your peers and employees to buy into your message, what you gotta do is get your audience members to reflect. Get your audience members to reflect. I'll tell you how. But before that, I need to tell you, I really admire one speaker called Charlie Tremendous Jones. He recently passed away. He was from USA. Charlie Tremendous Jones, and he used to have a saying that really gave me a lot of inspiration in speaking. He said, don't make people listen and memorize, get them to think and realize. Don't get people to listen and memorize, get them to think and realize. What it means for you is that when you are giving a presentation from your point of view, maybe on a PPT, maybe on a chart, or maybe just you are speaking, don't make them listen to you, but get them to think about themselves. That's what you gotta do. You have to get your audience members to think about themselves. Because right now, if you just see, for example, I'm not just talking about myself, I'm actually telling you about yourself, and you are thinking about your audience. That's the same exact thing you gotta do strategically. And how do you do that? Well, I talk a lot about it. I spend entire, I think, 2.5 hours talking about this connection stuff and reflections stuff at Present Like a Champ Bootcamp. But here is one tip for you right now that you can take. Ask a lot of you-focused questions. You-focused questions. So, for example, if I'm talking about, anything, this glass, this beautiful glass, I'll not just say, okay, this glass is good, this glass is that, and this and that. I'll say, hey, how many of you feel thirsty sometimes? Yeah, when you feel thirsty and if you have a tap of water, what? You need what? You need a glass, right? Exactly. And if the glass is good, you feel more good. If the glass is actually having good design, you now feel better. That's something that you need to remember, that it's not just water, it's how you drink it. It's about you. See, right now what I'm doing is I'm not just talking about the glass, I'm talking about you. Okay? You. So ask a lot of you-focused questions. Speak from your audience's point of view. That's one tip to make your audience members reflect on your message. Did you understand what I said? Good for you. I invite you to come to Present Like a Champ Bootcamp, or take advantage of my Dynamic Speaking Success Package, which includes my audio program, Speak with Confidence, Present with Excellence, my best-selling program, and my top-selling book, I Love Public Speaking. This is the Dynamic Speaking Success Package. You also get some bonuses. What bonuses? Well, go to vishalsarkar.com to find out the bonuses. I look forward to meeting you at the next Present Like a Champ Bootcamp, but until I meet you, I have to remind you from Charlie Tremendous Jones's line that don't get your audience members to listen and memorize, get them to think and realize. How can you make your audience members to reflect on your next presentation?